There's lots of practical things to look at and lots of legal things to look at. You would, in the first instance, perhaps discuss it with your partner, but that might be something that would be too difficult, or you'd be a little bit concerned about the reaction, so you would rather not discuss that until perhaps you've taken further advice. Practically, you want to be thinking about, where am I going to live? Am I going to stay here? Am I safe? You want to think about some documents that you may need: marriage certificate, children's birth certificates, passports maybe for identification. You want to think about, in terms of where you live, if you own that property, what is the mortgage? How much are we due? It's numbers like this, and an idea of what your financial position is and the assets that you have, that any solicitor who you then would go on to speak with, and I would advise that, will want to know, to give you first pointers about what the journey then looks like financially for you, what it looks like for your children. So I think there's some practical things to think about, but really, and as quickly as you can, I would advise you to go and see a solicitor, a family solicitor, to get advice. You might not action the advice you get at that point, but it gives you a good starting point to look at what the path, what the journey looks like when you do separate.